about some options that you have for sophomore year in terms of your course selection process. So looking again at sophomore year, all students all 4 years must take 7.5 credits. For sophomores, that consists of a full year of religious studies, a half credit of digital citizenship, a full year of English, a full year of a mathematics course, a half a year of a physical education and health class, a full year of chemistry, a half year of American history, and a full year of either world language, so Spanish 2, French 2, or Chinese 2, or language arts 2. We're going to jump back to this generic 300 fine art piece here. So many students have already taken a fine art class as a freshman. That was the 318. That was that half 6 weeks of art, 6 weeks of theater, 6 weeks of music. Or you might have taken band or percussion. Either way, you've taken a half credit or a full credit of your fine art as a freshman. If that's the case, you have this generic 318 on a fine art class. This means you need to pick something to be your elective to take the place of this, because this is not a real class. So we're going to show you how to pick that in a second. If you have 318 on your schedule card, that means that you need to take your fine art half credit requirement, and that's on there, and we'll show you that in a second. So with 7.5 credits, most sophomores will therefore have a one study hall or a resource period for half the year. If you want to have a full year of a study hall or a full year of a resource period, you need to then take something in the summer. If you do not take something in the summer, you cannot have a full year of a resource or a study hall. Placements for your core classes in your math, your science, your English, your history, your language have already been done by your current teacher. So if you have questions, this is important. If you have questions about that placement, you need to contact the current teacher. Okay, your counselors and I will help you with this process in terms of picking things like classes, in terms of helping you do the mechanics of this, working through summer choices, but we don't have the reasons why your teacher made the level placements that he or she did. So if you have questions about that, please contact your specific teacher. Okay, so here's some options again for sophomore year. We'll talk about how to fulfill that generic 300 class in a moment. If you have 318 on your schedule card, you don't need to make a fine art choice. If you want to make a fine art choice, you can email me about that. Okay, we are offering 2 summer courses this summer. We are offering an Arts and Ideas class, that's a Phoenix level course, and we're offering a digital photography class. Here is the schedule for those classes. You can see they start on Tuesday, May 26th, and they will end on Friday, June 12th. We will be running these classes either in person if we're able to return to the campus by that time, or online. Regardless of in person or online, these will be the schedule for the class. Okay, both of these classes are a 300 class, so they can fulfill that fine art credit. Okay, again, everyone must have at least 7 credits during the school year if you want the study hall. If you take something in the summer, that'll get you the 7.5 credits. Okay, make your course selections wisely. I cannot emphasize this enough. You want to pick courses based upon your post-high school career goals and your plans for college. Okay, and so you want to look at things that you have an interest in, or something that's going to help you become a better student. Don't look at who is teaching the course. Don't look at what you think is how easy or how difficult the course is. Those things change. Those things happen in those things get altered in the summer. For us at St. Patrick, it's important that you make your best choices now, because we determine classes that we're going to offer and teacher assignments based upon those classes after we do this process. So you need to pick the classes as your first choices now, so that we can have the right number of classes and right teachers going forward. And again, if you have any questions, problems, or concerns, contact your teacher for academic placements, contact your counselor for help with career choices, and contact me with mechanics. I'm also going to have in the email that you saw times on Zoom that I'll be available to jump on, and you'll be able to do that with me and look at those options. Okay, for sophomore year electives, these are just all the electives we're going to start talking about here. We list the course name, we list the title's name, the level, and how many credits they're worth. So the course number, for example, in journalism is 252. That's the course name. And the level, so DLS is De La Salle, PX is Phoenix, H is honors, and dual credit means it's a college level course. So again, it's keeping in mind which courses are best for you and what options you have. So again, DLS is De La Salle, PX is Phoenix, dual credit is college, and honors is honors. It tells you the length of the course, so if it's a half-year course, 1 semester, or which is half a credit, or if it's a 1 credit course, which means both semesters. Okay, so looking here at the fine arts again, so looking at that 300 course. So if you've got that 300, you need to pick one of these half credits in order to take the place of that. That 300 class is not real. So if you look at that 300 and you say, I really want to take improvisation, great. Take improvisation as your course option, and that replaces the 300 course. The thing you need to keep in mind is even with that swap, you are still only at 7 credits because you're taking one thing out and you're just replacing with something else. You still have another half credit of an elective to take along with that. So you can take a journalism course, you could take another fine art class, you could take one of the classes we're going to see on the next page in either the math or the science or the social studies areas, or you could take a full credit course in the fine arts, such as band, chorus, percussion, and any of those, and that would automatically take you to the 7.5 credits that way. With the things for band, for concert band, percussion, and chorus, you're going to see that we only offer the De La Salle level to pick from. You will pick those if you want to continue in that area, and your current band, chorus, or percussion teacher will decide who's in the honors sections as we get closer to the end of the year. So that process will take place then. So if you are a student who's in chorus right now and you think you want to be in honors course next year, you would simply indicate that you want to take men's chorus now, and Mr. Wojnicka will make the adjustment for the honors chorus later on in the spring. Okay, so looking at the math sections here. We offer a full year of computer science. If you wanted to go into computer engineering or computer programming, that it could be a course you could take. In terms of the physical education class, you do have an option here in the physical education arena. Most students who are going to take the 622 PE health class, and that's the class they're okay with. If they, though, are good swimmers and they want to take a lifeguarding water safety class, they can do that by picking 652. That's up to you, but that does not add extra. You will only have a half credit of PE that year, so if you pick that, you still have to pick another half credit elective. In terms of the sciences, we offer 2 full credits with robotics and forensic science. In our social studies, we offer the incubator class, which is a full credit course all year. Marketing, entrepreneurship, and Model UN are half credits. And you can see our summer credits below with the arts and ideas and digital photography. With the driver's education, we're going to offer 2 sections for that, hopefully if we're able to return back in person. One will run from Monday, June 1st to June 25th. The other will go from July 6th to July 20th. Again, the only where we'll offer those is if we're able to return to campus. We'll keep you posted on those. For all summer classes, you may miss only 1 day. So if you are planning your vacation, make sure that you're planning it appropriately. You can only miss 1 day of summer classes because of the condensed time frames that we are on. If you have specific questions about things, I know we haven't talked about resource yet. Resource is not on there. That'll be put onto your course selections if you are currently in resource. That'll be placed back on your schedule for next year. Again, if you want a full year of a resource period, you want to make sure that you're adding in this summer course, either the arts and ideas or the digital photography to take during the summer so you can get the full year of the resource period, or so you can get the full year of the study hall if you are a student who wants a full year of a study hall.